It's qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series from the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway.
It's always been a compromise here. How much speed versus downforce drivability. See Chase Briscoe on a good run.
Yeah, 1/10 of a second faster than what Riley Herbst. As you see, all smiles out of Daniel Suarez, getting ready to put the helmet on, take on his one lap of qualifying. Good lap for Briscoe here. .49.52.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good lap. Jeff was talking about earlier, you know, the pole in the spring, and Alex Bowman was a 49.53. There's a long list of things you can do. Ride heights, you can make shock adjustments, front bar adjustments, front toe adjustments. It's a lot of things you can change, but not everything. So the question you ask yourself is, you know, how far do you dare go as you see Chase Elliott clocks in 6th? You know, we talk about the roughness. These cars actually can be adjusted so low that they're actually, I mean, they're not even riding on springs. They're just riding on 4 bottomed out shocks around the racetrack. Now, the problem with that is you can drag stuff underneath the car. That's not going to make it better. Your driver can complain about how it's run. Remember Atlanta, Jeff? Like, we saw cars almost wreck at Atlanta. Now, I know this isn't Atlanta, but if you're coming down here, qualifying is important, but at what risk? I mean, listen to this 99 car kind of touching the ground, right? Can you get so out of shape that your driver loses confidence, or could you have an issue enough? I mean, the speeds are 15 miles an hour slower than we'll see in the race in the pack, but they definitely aren't just smooth and easy around the bottom.
Yeah, that was quite a bit of bouncing and bottoming out. Turn 1 and 2 is going to have probably the rougher ride. A little bit of tailwind pushing you off into that corner, and it's just a little bit of a tighter radius. And the car struggled to build speed until it got through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway.
Brad, if you owned Bubba Wallace's team like your buddy Michael Jordan does, what would you say to him before the biggest race of his career?
Yeah, I just like the way he's been racing over the last several weeks. I like the direction of this team. I like everything that I've heard from him. He seems very calm. He's very aware. So there's accountability there. So I just get out of his way, encourage him to go do his best, and that's going to be good enough.
What advice would you have, DJ? You've chased championships. You've chased Daytona 500 wins. What would you have for Bubba on the cusp of making his first ever playoffs?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is he loves coming here and racing, and he does a fantastic job with it. There are options that they have and looking at it, and I'm sure they put together all the numbers. But in my mind and what I've put together this week, it's been that I think he still has to go hard the first 2 stages, gather as many stage points as he possibly can, and if that works, then I think that he could possibly have that to fall back on and then try to go after the win.
And Kyle, when you have that kind of speed, he goes second. That makes things a lot easier, doesn't it?
Changes everything.
He answered the call. He answered the call. That's all you got to say. We talked about Chase Elliott last week. He said, I let him down on qualifying day. On Saturday, I put myself in a bad position on race day. On Sunday, Bubba Wallace has done exactly what he needed to do for 23-11.
A difficult situation there, but still the wins that they have had have been impressive to get them to the point where they do have the most playoff points with 28 right now. As we see, Denny Hamlin is 19th on his qualifying run. So Briscoe all the way down to Preece, they will make it to the final round of qualifying. Positions 11 through 39 are set, but what's up for grabs? The top 10 positions. Who's going to win the pole, and what will the starting positions be of these drivers in that top 10? That will be the final round of qualifying, which is about to get underway. Positions 11 through 39 are set, but what's up for grabs? The top 10 positions. Who's going to win the pole, and what will the starting positions be of these drivers in that top 10? That will be the final round of qualifying, which is about to get underway. But trending faster is Eric Almirola, and quite a bit faster.
That's a big difference, isn't it, Rick? I mean,
we've seen a couple hundredths of a second from Ryan Preece, Harvick, and Blaney, but Almirola is looking at a 1/10 and a half here. He's He's able to hang on to it and goes 49.53. Remember, the fastest lap that was turned earlier was Chase Briscoe at a 49.52. Still a really impressive lap for Harrison Burton.
Almirola in Atlanta was 6th in the first qualifying round and ended up on the pole. So it'll be interesting to see, can he pull off basically the same gain? He was 7th in the first round here. He's really, I feel like he's turned the corner, right? The radio conversations, the approach at the road courses, not as much as what he's doing behind the wheel as maybe what he's doing over the radio or in his interviews, or just his, just judging his appearance when he walks around. I hope it's that case, right? I hope Bubba has found, he has the skill. The hard part about professional sports is it's going to be judged. And you mentioned the story about Scott Dixon saying, trying to give him that encouragement of what it's like to be that driver.
Third fastest for Wallace now. Eric Almirola only has one more to dodge to get the pole here at Daytona. And it's going to be the fastest car in the first round of qualifying. Can Chase Briscoe back it up? He went 52.6 in the first round. He doesn't even have to go that fast to win the pole, but we'll see if he can do it. And he's not as fast when he got across the start line.
High up.
Yeah, really high.
I don't know what this 10 car has, but they found speed in the second round at Atlanta to win the pole there. They make the final 10 here at Daytona, and they improve dramatically. Isn't going to be enough as the 14 slowly starts inching back in on that lap time. About a quarter of a lap to go.
It's getting close. Look at this, trending in the green as he came out of 4. Briscoe found some speed. What a run. And Chase Briscoe is going to win the pole, 49.49.
Rick, I get the feeling he's just relishing this just a little bit. It is the pole at Daytona on a weekend when you need to win. You're starting in the best spot. How does this feel?
Yeah, it feels good. It's just a testament to all the men and women at Stewart Haas for us to lock out the front row is really cool. So, yeah, I got 400 smiling magical vacation planners on the car. Hopefully I got Brooks here, which is cool too, to get the pole with him here. So, yeah, just super cool, to do it here in really magical vacation planners' backyard. They're based in Orlando. Got, like I said, all their smiling faces on here. So, hopefully they're still smiling at the end of tomorrow night, but in victory lane. And yeah, definitely check them out. They got a lot of awesome stuff going on. We're actually giving away a vacation this week too. So go on their channels, check it all out. And yeah, if you're looking for a vacation, they're the ones to call.
And you've been on vacation this week. Brooks is at a big time at Disney, and I understand he knew you were fast.
Yeah, were we fast? Yeah. What did the race car say?
Yeah.
Did it go vroom? All right.
Yeah, maybe a little while.
Yeah, but yeah, we had an awesome yesterday. We spent the whole day in Disney with the MVP folks, and just had unbelievable hospitality. So we had a lot of fun at Disney. Got to see Mickey Mouse, and yeah, maybe if we win, we'll go back Sunday.
All right, we'll hope you have a big night tomorrow night as well. On the pole, Chase Briscoe at Daytona. Nate.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.